What's going on, y'all? First off, I want to say thank you to all the new subscribers that have subscribed to the channel, supporting us. Please remember to share, like. If it's your first time being here, please hit the subscribe button and join this community here at Dragonstorm. I am Lodonis Raven with Dragonstorm. You see, you're in Sage. Hail to all my fellow survivors and thrivers from narcissistic abuse. Came across a video, came up on TikTok. It was like 1 year ago, and I'm looking at this video and how angry I am. How absolutely angry I was and what was going on at the time. My company had fallen apart. Narcex had put had created so much confusion, had lied to different people. You know, you go through narcissistic abuse, you know, and the smear campaigns, they're incessant, you know, and one of the things that I discovered as I was going through it was being able to recognize toxic people a lot better than I ever had. You know, I'm a very giving person. You know, I'm a fixer. You know, I like to be a white knight. I like to help others. I see the best in them. You know, when someone else does me dirty, I forgive them, or I used to, because, you know, I thought to myself, well, like, everyone's like me. Like, that's got to hurt that person. That's got to be killing that person. So I'm just going to forgive them. And then the truth of the matter was that I had weak boundaries, and as compassionate or as kind, as giving, as forgiving, as whatever it was that I was being, it was too much. You know, I was disrespecting myself. And the smear campaigns were incessant. I discovered that people that were around me, that were attached to me while I was successful, and why I had some pull in the indie sphere and the YouTube sphere that I was working in at the time, were only there to use me. They weren't my friends. And the more I fell apart and the more I lost cohesion, the more I was traumatized, the more times I kept letting Narc come back and be hoovered, the more and more people broke away from me and showed their true colors. You know, they'd never been my friend the whole time. They were stabbing me. And it wasn't just that. It was also like other narcissists and flying monkeys and a whole other section of YouTube called Comicsgate, who had already set up smear networks to go after other indie comic creators or anybody that they considered a threat. These narcissists already had flying monkeys ready to dox, destroy, go after other people, and they were coming after me too. It was a big mess. So I'm going to show you this video. This is some old fire Dragonstorm from when I first really started doing this content. Mind you, I was still in the heat of it, and I was still letting her come back. I think this video was made right after she drove 14 hours down into Florida to see me, to make the other supply jealous, and then ghost me, you know, to secure the trauma bond, ghost me and go back, and then, you know, love bomb the other guy. It was a horrible situation, but the message remains true. So if you don't like foul language, you might want to cover your ears and just skip this one. My love to y'all. Be good to yourselves. Be good to each other. Never again suffer them fools. And remember, when you see somebody acting crazy, and you don't know what a person's going through. You really don't know what's going on in a person's personal life. So if you have the opportunity to give a kind word to someone who's going through a lot of stress, do it, because you don't know. When I made this video, I was this fired up because I was fighting for my life. I was actually suicidal at this time. So thank you guys so much for being here. Please share, like, and here we go.
You know, all too often, good people are destroyed, attacked, gone after by toxic fucks. Your narcissist is your trash collector. Take a look at who that person associates with. Yes, some people do get fooled, and guilt by association is right most of the time. Those of us that went through narcissistic abuse, those of us who went through abuse by a toxic piece of trash who does not value themselves and seeks to destroy other people to validate their pitiful existence. Yes, some of us good people do get fooled, but look at the mainstay of people that collect themselves, the trash that gathers around toxic people, around your narcissist. Look at them. Don't trust that smile. Ain't you learned by now that some people are fake as fuck and will smile at your face while holding a knife to your back? Don't look out. Look out for them. They're coming after you. They're always out there, always seeking to destroy somebody else, to take someone else's shine. Look at that group, that clustering crap that comes together. Who they talk to all the time, who they stream with, who they tagging on social media, who they streaming with. Look at those people. Look at that cluster. Don't think, oh, that's a good one. That one doesn't really know. Listen, our friends and family had to discard us. We had to leave our sides when we kept forgiving, kept being compassionate, kept giving out kindness to somebody who did not fucking deserve it. Look at the people surrounding that narc, the person, the toxicity around them. Trust and believe those are heartless, soulless, demonic pieces of shit that will do anything to destroy others so they can feel better about themselves. You know what you do? You know what you do, my friends? I've said about this before. How many times have they come after you? How many times they set you up for reactive abuse? So when you called them out, they made you look crazy. Everybody thinks you look crazy, so it doesn't matter. Don't let a toxic person, don't let a narcissist, don't let those people stop you from speaking your truth. Don't let them stop you from telling exactly what happened, pointing the finger to that piece of shit and saying that's a piece of shit. Stand up proud. Do not kneel. We have been through enough. Make sure everybody knows what a toxic people hate, what a narcissist hate, being called out for who they are. Make sure, call it out to your friends, your family, your social. Look at that group, that clustering bag of shit that's coming together, that collective of toxic dick tips, that hoe bag, those people over there that are destroying other people's reputation, destroying their financial viability, destroying anything that they can so that they can save their own face. Nah, well, fuck that. Fuck their fee-fees. My bad, motherfucker. Call them out in public. Stand up, stand tall. You do not stop. You do not kneel. You do not suffer any fools. So call them fools right out. Do not be afraid of it. Sometimes you gotta stand up and be a warrior to these fucks. That's what I'm doing. Stand up, not taking any shit. Be good to yourself. Be good to each other and suffer no fools.